Good evening, everyone. Honorable Finance Minister, Government of Uttar Pradesh, Senior Leader Suresh Kumar Khanna ji, Honorable Civil Aviation Minister, Government of Haryana, Vipul Goyal ji, and Civil Aviation Minister from Rajasthan, Shri Gautam Kumar ji, and Minister Forest, Government of Uttarakhand, Subodh Unyal ji, who was there for the one-on-one interactions, and also from Himachal Pradesh, youngster, very dynamic, Chairman Tourism, R.S. Bali ji, and all the other representatives, and Samir Kumar Sinha ji, Secretary Civil Aviation, and DG DGCA, Vipin ji, our AI Chairman, and all the joint secretaries and members from the Ministry, AI, DGCA, BCAS, Rajesh Nirvan ji, and all the participants and dignitaries who have made this first Northern Regional Conference for Ministers of Civil Aviation a great success. So I would once again want to thank you for all participation that has been extended from each and every one of you. And I would like to say that in the morning I was very, very excited with the thought of having this conference. But now going through the conference, I can say that I'm extremely satisfied. This has been a thought in my mind for a long time, after meeting especially the chief ministers in Delhi. And I used to always feel that I have the home ground advantage there. Chief ministers coming to me sitting in my office and listening to their ideas. And they used to be little anxious also when they were talking कि क्या बताएंगे हम, मिनिस्ट्री अगर सुनेगी या नहीं. उनको लगता था कि हम दूसरे ग्राउंड में चले गए तो उनका क्या होगा. तो फिर तभी मैंने एक सोचा था कि अभी यहाँ पे नहीं, ये होम ग्राउंड एडवांटेज स्टेट्स को मिलना चाहिए, तो वो स्टेट्स के पास ही जाएंगे, उनके पास जाके उनसे बात करेंगे कि उनकी समस्याएं क्या है. तो बहुत दिन से ये सोच हमारे पास थी और उसको इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करने के लिए काफ़ी सोच विचार के बाद हमने डिसाइड किया कि हमारे जो एविएशन के तहत से रीजन्स जो है, वो रीजन्स के हिसाब से हम मिनिस्टीरियल कॉन्फ्रेंस रखेंगे. तो एक इनिशिएटिव था, ये एक एक्सप्लोरिंग इनिशिएटिव था. तो जैसे ही हमने इसको इनिशिएटिव को आगे बढ़ाया तो काफ़ी अच्छे रिस्पांस पार्टिसिपेशन के तहत मिला. आज हमें देखने को भी मिला कि इतने अच्छे पार्टिसिपेशन, स्पेशली Honorable Chief Minister of Uttarakhand, who has personally come here. In fact, Chief Minister of Punjab has also confirmed to come here, but because of some unforeseen circumstances, he was not able to be here. And also the participation of extremely important people from their states and who are carrying the aspirations of their states also have come here and participated. So I'd like to begin thanking the ministers, officials from the states and industry partners also for the constructive and outcome-oriented one-on-one interactions that were held today. And I believe that these conversations have brought the true strength of cooperative federalism. ये बात मैंने सुबह भी कही थी. जो हमारे आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का सोच है, हवाई चप्पल से हवाई जहाज का सफ़र, ये सोचने में बोलने में बहुत आसान है, बट ये करने में बहुत मुश्किल है, especially in a country like India which has 1.4 billion people. And imagine trying to connect everyone through civil aviation. बट ये एक लक्ष्य हमने रखा कि ये सबके पास लेके जाएंगे. और हम दिल्ली में बैठे हैं, हम बोल रहे हैं कि हवाई चप्पल से हवाई जहाज़ का सफ़र, और अगर इसको हम सच करना है तो पहले हम हवाई चप्पल वाले के पास जाए और सुने कि वो सोच क्या रहा है. तो इस सफ़र में जो है कि हमारी जो सफ़र है हवाई चप्पल वाले के पास जाने की, तो उसमें स्टेट्स के, राज्यों की जो कंट्रीब्यूशन है वो बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है. तो इसलिए हमने सोचा कि हमें सिर्फ एक नेशनल डिपार्टमेंट के तहत हमें सोचना नहीं चाहिए, नेशनल एस्पिरेशंस में रीजनल एस्पिरेशंस भी जोड़ के हमें आगे ये एविएशन को लेके जाना है. तो इस सोच के साथ ये कोलैबोरेशन हमने रखा और ये कोलैबोरेशन हमारे लिए बहुत मीनिंगफुल स्टेप रहा है. ये आज के सेशन के बाद ये मैं बोल सकता हूँ. एंड इन द फ्यूचर ऑल्सो आई सी अ स्ट्रॉन्ग पार्टनरशिप दैट इज बीइंग बिल्ट अप हियर, which is not politics centric but very much people centric. And I strongly believe that this conference is set to evolve into a very powerful platform for all the key stakeholders that are there in the region today. And in fact, we have also made a decision by the kind of response that we have seen today that this is going to be an yearly event, and we are going to shuffle the conference also, just like how we have had it in Dehradun, Uttarakhand here today. There are 7 more states and 3 more union territories in this northern region. So we are going to shuffle. Each year we are going to pick another place in this region and ensure that civil aviation from Delhi is going to move across the country and listen to the true aspirations and the true issues of the people of this country. And it beautifully reflects the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, which is Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat, where every region, every voice and every strength would contribute to the building of Viksit Bharat 2047. And I truly feel that this northern region is a mini India in itself. representing the geographic, demographic and cultural diversity of the entire country, from the snow-capped Himalayas of Jammu and Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh to the fertile plains of Uttar Pradesh and Punjab, and to the deserts and rich heritage of Rajasthan, and to the historic ghats of Varanasi. This mini India, the northern region, has everything that you want to find in the entire country. And I see that the northern region is so much vibrant with life, culture and opportunities in the country. And the link between tourism and aviation could be a powerful engine for economic growth and economic transformation, which the states are aspiring so much today. States want to grow today, and each states are not just competing with other states, but I can proudly say that some of the states in the country are competing with countries in other places also, in other continents also. So that is the aspirations the states are having today. And with those set of aspirations, the link between tourism is also very important. And I must also say that the Prayagraj airport was a shining example for civil aviation through the Mahakumbh. For the first time, Prayagraj airport handled more than 5,000 passengers in a single day across 46 days with a staggering number of 5.6 lakh passengers, and we were able to do it in one airport, which was Prayagraj. And to meet this demand, we added more than 100 extra flights also. So when we put our efforts behind something that we want to get done, India is at a position today where we can get the impossible also done today. And we have proved it in many different examples. And with the collective efforts that are being shown from all of you today, we are going to achieve much more in the future also. And I would also like to highlight that one flight generates 31 direct jobs and more than 100 indirect jobs. And an example, an airport like Delhi, which is a very big airport, one of the biggest airports in the country, you would be surprised to see that an airport like Delhi generates more than 8 lakh indirect jobs. 8 lakh indirect jobs just by one single airport in the national capital. Imagine how much potential all these airports have. Not just the direct jobs which you are creating, the technical, the pilots, the crew, the ground handling, the passenger handling. Not only this, but the kind of jobs that you create by encouraging tourism, by encouraging the taxi development, by encouraging the hotels, by encouraging real estate, by encouraging trade and commerce. So many things are connected just by aviation. So aviation is not one particular sector which is separate from all the sectors. But I would say that aviation is agriculture. I would say that aviation is commerce and trade. I would say that aviation is health. I would say that aviation is every industry that you see today. So it is very important that idea we go forward and see that aviation is the nodal ministry which creates the economic growth, which pushes the country into a lot of economic growth. And similarly, each state and union territory, especially in North India, has its own unique potential. In Jammu, the revered Mata Vaishno Devi, and which welcomes over 95 lakh devotees every year, and Kashmir, which is the jewel of India's beauty, the opportunity for aerial sightseeing of the Himalayas, which is an excellent tourism potential for that state. And Himachal Pradesh, brother Baliji has also spoken about it, how fresh air, how the serene natural beauty of that area brings in a lot of tourism potential, and also destinations like Shimla, Manali and Kangra. All these are creating an attraction in ecotourism and also spiritual tourism. And Uttarakhand hosts the sacred Chardham Yatra, and global wellness seekers are coming all the way to Rishikesh, not only from the country, but for people across the world are coming there. Punjab's iconic Golden Temple and its strong diaspora connect. If you look at America and the Canada and Europe, there is so much population which is staying there from the Punjab state, and there is a natural gateway. Punjab becomes a natural gateway for all these people to come into the country. And the high altitude of Ladakh has a great potential for adventure tourism. States like Haryana and Rajasthan are perfect grounds for building FTOs and aerosports ecosystem. Uttar Pradesh, with spiritual hubs like Ayodhya, Varanasi, is poised to soar as a tourism integrated aviation hub. And of course, Delhi, which is our national capital, serves as a gateway to this country and millions across the world. Our airport infrastructure also showcases the rich heritage to the travelers, allowing them a deep dive into our Vikas Bharat and Virasat Bharat. At Dehradun Airport, I am sure that all of you would have seen the columns where the shlokas are also written. So this is a conscious effort that we are doing from our ministry and our department, where we are trying to encase our culture also in depiction in the architecture of our airports. Otherwise, if you look at some of the Western airports, they're more about steel. They're more about the structure. They're more about the glass. They're more about the convenience. But we have gone one step ahead. Even in smaller airports that we are building in tier 2 and tier 3 cities, we are not leaving the opportunity of showcasing our culture. Both exterior, the elevation of the airport, and the interiors also. Any wall that we see, we are not keeping it free. We are talking to the local artists, we are talking to the local handloom producers, and we are telling that what can you showcase so that we can show it to the passengers who are coming from across the country and across the world. So the approach that we are having towards the airports has also changed. We are bringing in more culture into our airports so that the people who come to the airport connect themselves with the essence and the soul of this country. And we are enabling this shift from our side as well, and our government, especially in not only enhancing our airports, but also bringing in the connectivity. And for this, Alliance Air is still with us, with the government here, and we are pushing every bit of it. Every single seat, every single flight, every single drop of fuel that we have, we are pushing Alliance Air so that we can connect the length and breadth across this country. There are still some places in the country, even though there is an airport, the airlines feel that it's still little non-viable to operate in those airports. So that is where we feel proud that Alliance Air takes that step and goes there and connects those airports also. And many have been done in the northern region, especially Delhi-Batinda route, and it clocked 30,000 passengers in the last year alone. Delhi-Kulu, Delhi air traffic doubled more than in the last decade thanks to Alliance Air, and from just 6,400 passengers in 2014, we doubled to 15,000 passengers in 24. Delhi-Jaipur, Delhi also we did. Delhi-Dehradun, Delhi also we did. And Hisar, Delhi, Ayodhya, Chandigarh, and now Jaipur also is going to start. So we are trying our bit from our side, not only from Alliance Air, but even the airlines also have been here. And they have been actively engaging with the discussions which we had with the states and one-on-one with the ministers, where they were also very enthusiastically responding that we also want to improve the connectivity and the demand that has been set to us. So with all of this together, we are all poised to collectively enhance and bring the energy together so that we can all grow aviation in a very big way. And I have a target also. After becoming the Minister for Civil Aviation, I've taken it as a challenge that in this 5 years, we have to take every single opportunity that is presented to us. We see many stories regarding civil aviation that China has done something, Japan has done something, Europe has done something, or America has done something, Brazil has done something. But this is the time where we show the whole world that India has done something in the field of civil aviation, and the time has come, and this can only happen. The things that we say can only come into action and can only happen when all the energies that we have across the country come together and we all work towards this common goal. And I see that energy also. I see that positivity which has been expressed by all the speakers. All the discussions that we had, everyone was so positive, everyone was so forward thinking, not only for the states, but also for the country, that how their states can contribute to the country together. And this is the vision that we need to set for the country today. And all thanks to the dynamic leadership of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, last 11 years have been exceptional years for the country. We have become one of the bright spots in the entire global scenario. And especially after Operation Sindoor, we have shown that not only in Rajniti, in Rananiti also, what kind of strength our country has today. In geopolitical stances, we have shown that India possesses its own strength. We don't need any nudging from any other country. We don't need any advice from any other country. India can solely think about what it needs and what it wants to do. And that is the kind of bravery, the courage that our armed forces have shown today, and even the common man of this country is also showing today. And we want to bring it to civil aviation also. We want to take advantage of this feeling that is being created in this country, bring it into civil aviation, combine everyone, join everyone, and take it forward. And especially the one-on-one interactions have been so good and so thorough, so in-depth. And when I say that I've come all the way to Uttarakhand to meet the states, it's not just me who have come here. My whole department, whoever sits with me in the Ministry of Civil Aviation, they've all come here. Right from the secretary to the joint secretaries, my Airport Authority of India team, DGCA team, BCAS team, everyone that you would want to come in. In fact, if you come and see me in my chamber in Delhi, it will probably be me and my secretary and 2 other people. But here, when the meeting we had like 20, 30 people sitting with us who have come all the way from the ministry. So we have taken it very, very seriously. It was not just a photo op session कि हमने यहाँ पे आए, हमने मिल लिया मिनिस्टर से, हमने कुछ फोटोज ले लिया और कुछ बात करके निकल गए. हम सारे जो टीम बैठती है हमारे साथ दिल्ली में, सबको लेके आए और सबकी बात हमने सुनी. और जो समस्या आपकी है, मैं अभी यहाँ पे बता दूं कि आपकी समस्या हमारी समस्या है, और इसी बात के साथ हम दिल्ली जाएंगे और आपकी जो भी समस्या रहेगी हम पूरी तरह से सारे शक्ति लगा देंगे हमारे मिनिस्ट्री से कि जितना जल्दी हो सके वो समस्याओं को पूरा तरह से हम सॉल्व करें. हरियाणा, they have had a wonderful civil aviation policy from their team and very proactively. What I should admire, what I should congratulate all of the smaller states also is that the civil aviation policies, which big states they make sense, they have a lot of land, they have a lot of resources, so they all create these civil aviation policies. But the smaller states also, they realize the potential civil aviation has today, and Haryana, a state like Haryana, have also created their civil aviation policies. I've congratulated them for taking that step, and they have some grand visions also. Today, aviation is not just about traveling in a plane and moving from airport to airport. There are so many different sectors. I've talked about drones also in the morning, seaplanes, helicopter services, medical facilities through helicopter services, and also aerosports. Aerosports is a huge division in aviation which we are missing the potential. Lot of people, lakhs of people in the country are going to Dubai, or going to Japan, or going to Europe just to fly in the plane and skydive from there. And I have also seen many of my friends who are doing this time and again just to experience that skydiving. Why can't we do it in India? What is stopping them to do it in India? So we are trying to move actively in the aerosports division, and there is a good team which is working in Narnaul also for this aerosports division, and we are trying to encourage more states, and Haryana taking the lead there. We would like to congratulate them. And they have also talked about scholarships. When we are trying to bring in more people into this aviation, we wanted to connect to each and everyone, especially the pilots thing. I see a lot of passion in these youngsters today. They see a plane and they want to sit in that plane and ride the plane. But it's a very expensive affair today. And there is a lot of reason also why it is expensive. There is fuel involved, the aircraft costs, and the costs of having an airplane and all that. But we have to connect it to the people who are very passionate in this field. So how do we do it? We have to give in some kind of financial support. So scholarships is a good idea that has been presented to us. Haryana government has been requesting other governments also, so we'll try to actively look into it. Uttarakhand government, they have been talking about expansion of airports, heli services, HEMS, just like how Vipulji has also said that they want to see some kind of SOPs or some kind of policy being done so that each and every state can take advantage of that. And Chardham services also, we have had an extensive discussion with Uttarakhand that whatever I say, whatever I do, and whatever my agenda is, Minister of Civil Aviation, I have to keep safety and security of the people of this country as the topmost priority. And I say this time and again, I'm saying this again right now, that whatever we do, whatever we say, wherever we act, we are going to take safety and security as the topmost priority. We are never going to compromise on that. There is going to be zero tolerance when there is going to be anything done in terms of safety and security. And that is what we have talked to the Uttarakhand government in collaboration. We are going to enhance the safety mechanism that is there in the country, especially in the Chardham services. And we are going to come out with an innovative way of dealing with the weather challenges, the terrain challenges that we are seeing here today. Himachal Pradesh, another beautiful state that we have today. We have to expand religious tourism. Baliji has been talking about the Shakti peats that are there, available there, and how can we make a very good circuit out of it. And then Kangda Airport, which is very important for the development of Himachal Pradesh. How do we expand the runway and make it an international airport? So many good suggestions have come in, and definitely we are taking a note of that. Rajasthan, more connectivity, guidance on MROs and FTOs, and new strips which are there during the British time also. It is time we all convert these strips into active airports, operational airports. So this has been a strong demand from Rajasthan, and we are going to actively pursue it. Uttar Pradesh, it is, I have told him also, Uttar Pradesh is like a country within a country. They are operating almost 16 airports here today. And with this kind of airports, with that kind of opportunity that have, they can look into FTOs. And one suggestion that has come in from the audience also in the morning was that why don't we have a dedicated FTO ecosystem? Airport where there is a hub, where a lot of people can all operate together and create an ecosystem. So we have taken that seriously. And I have projected it to the states also when we are looking at these new greenfield airports or converting these strips into airports. Why don't we make them as FTO specific, FTO exclusive? So definitely that idea is there, and we are going to look into it. and new airports also, Kishangarh, Kushinagar connectivity, and many other regions connectivity. So the airlines were also there. We have connected them with their requests, and definitely we are going to follow up on that. And many other states and union territories were also there, which my team has also actively interacted with them. So, and I would like to say that all the interactions, it is not that we have just listened to what you had to say. It's not that we have just taken note of the issues. We had so much learning from the discussions that we had. We had so much experience from what you have presented to us. So I would consider that these discussions are very, very important. We have 5 regions in the country. We have started with the northern region on a very positive note, on a very successful note. So I'm looking forward to the all 4 that are going to happen in the country, and we are going to take this conversation forward. And I would also like to say to each and everyone that is present here, both in front of me and behind me, that each and every issue that has been presented to us or has come out in this discussion is being noted very, very seriously, and we are going to ensure that whatever plausibility is there, then we are going to implement it and make it implementable in the near future. And a lot of interest. We wanted you to understand the FTO system, MRO system, especially the medical service helicopter system. And I'm seeing that there is an active role by the states also wanting to move into it. So I feel the success in the event lies in the kind of participation and the enthusiasm that they've shown. And the major concern was obviously the funds. So definitely I would like to say that from our side, whatever best is available, and if I had money, then I would have only signed and I would have given it to you. But there are procedures which are there, and I'll do my best. I want this civil aviation to flourish, especially the active states, proactive states which are actively trying to do something in civil aviation. I will definitely do my best to help all of them in necessary funds or in terms of policy making. And I would also appreciate all the people, even though they are saying that funds is the major requirement, they have given some policy suggestions also. So it is a partnership that we are building, and there is a commonness in everything we are speaking. So very, very happy about it. And northern region is very, very important for us for many different reasons. Recently, we have seen during Operation Sindoor, the whole northern region was closed, especially the northwestern region, which was close to the international borders. So any situation, internal security, external security happens, in the most sensitive area becomes the northern region. So it is very important for us also to improve the infrastructure here, to make it look much more robust here. And especially because of the Himalayas, the geographical terrain that is there, the challenge that the terrain poses to us, that also is a major concern for us. And also the tourist potential. Like I said, it's a mini India in itself. Anyone coming to India, or especially from South India, I come from the state of Andhra Pradesh, and it has always been my dream to come to the Himalayas, to go to Kashmir, to go to Himachal. And this is likewise with so many other people also. And we have to run this dream across all Indians. हम तो ऐसे करते हैं कि कई छुट्टियां आ गए तो कहीं और विदेश चले गए, कहीं यूरोप स्विट्जरलैंड देखने चले गए, कहीं न्यूजीलैंड देखने चले गए. तो न्यूजीलैंड तो हमारे देश में है, स्विट्जरलैंड हमारे देश में है, अगर सहारा डेजर्ट चाहिए तो हमारे देश में है. तो पहले अपने देशवासियों को बोलना है कि पहले देश देखो, पहले इंडिया को देखो. तो every Indian should be committed to this idea that we should see India first, and the major driver towards that will be civil aviation. So I take pride in saying that we are going to connect the people of this country with different regions of this country. And I would also like to appreciate and thank the people of Uttarakhand, especially the team of Uttarakhand, the government of Uttarakhand, and the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand also, for all the love and affection they have shown and the kind of support they have shown in organizing this event. It is not an easy thing for all these people to come over. अगर दिल्ली में कर देते तो सबके लिए आसान है, अगर कहीं उत्तर प्रदेश में जाके कहीं पे कर दे सबके लिए आसान है. अच्छी कनेक्टिविटी है, एक दिन में पहुंच जाएंगे, फिर निकल जाएंगे. देहरादून जैसे शहर को आना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल हो सकता है लोगों को आने के लिए, but everyone made the effort to come here. Everyone made the effort to participate in this session. So I would like to thank once again for everyone to making that effort. And बाली जी एक विषय भी कह रहे थे कि पहाड़ों में आए, पहाड़ों में बात सुनी. अगर प्लेन्स में सुनते तो एक ही बार सुनाई देता, अगर पहाड़ों में सुनते गूंजती है आवाज, तो एक बार जो बोलेंगे हमें 5 बार सुनाई देता है. तो इसलिए हो सकता है कि पहाड़ में ही आके आपकी बात हम सुने आज. तो जरूर ये एक अच्छा कनेक्शन है हमारे पहाड़ियों के साथ भी, और जरूर एविएशन की भी एक महत्व है ये पहाड़ियों में, हेलीकॉप्टर सर्विसेज को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए, ड्रोन्स को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए. तो उसी के साथ हम आगे बढ़ेंगे. And there is another important thing that we have done in the ministry and which has been very, very close to my heart, that is the Udan Yatri Cafe. And after becoming the minister, taking one inspiration from our Honorable Prime Minister, who has said that Hawai Chappal se Hawai Jahaj ka safar. I've thought to myself that हवाई चप्पल वाला आएगा एयरपोर्ट पे तो उसको तो टी या चाय या कुछ तो पीने के लिए खाने के लिए कुछ तो होना चाहिए. तो हमने ये उड़ान यात्री कैफे शुरू किया था. तो 10 रुपए में चाय मिलेगा उसको, 20 रुपए में वहाँ का लोकल स्वीट वहाँ पे मिलेगा, या 20 रुपए में समोसा मिलेगा. कुल मिलाकर 50 रुपए में उसका पेट भर जाएगा. तो इसी सोच के साथ हमने उड़ान यात्री कैफे शुरू किया था. कोलकाता में किया, सुपर हिट था. चेन्नई में किया, सुपर हिट था. अहमदाबाद में किया, फिर कई जगहों पे हमने किया, पुणे में किया. तो हर जगह से इतना पॉजिटिव रिस्पांस हमें देखने को मिला. तो आई वाज वेरी वेरी हैप्पी टू initiate that initiative and see the kind of response coming. And today, sitting in this northern conference, I wanted to announce that I want to do this in the northern sector also. So I would like to do this in the coming 2 months in Dehradun Airport, Jammu Airport, Varanasi Airport and Prayagraj Airport. Don't feel left out. बाकी जो airports है वो भी करेंगे, बट इस 4 से हम शुरू करेंगे. और डेफिनेटली ये आम आदमी को भी एयरपोर्ट से, एयर ट्रैवल से कनेक्ट करने में और ज़्यादा महत्वपूर्ण वो निभाएगा. इसी सोच के साथ वो उड़ान यात्री कैफे भी आगे बढ़ाएंगे. सो आई सी एविएशन टुडे एज अ फोर्स मल्टीप्लायर फ्यूलिंग रीजनल डेवलपमेंट, टूरिज्म, ट्रेड, एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेशन एंड अबव ऑल रीजनल इंटीग्रेशन. Enthusiasm around today's conference has filled me with great optimism and conviction. The commitment and the clarity of vision shared by our states and industry leaders, stakeholders, today affirm that we are all on the right path and collectively going together. As we look ahead to this landmark event, let us reaffirm our shared commitment to building a future-ready, inclusive, and globally competitive civil aviation sector. We will continue the bonding that we have established today, and we will keep strengthening it also. And we have from our ministry kept nodal persons for all the states, so that you can all reach out to the person instead of trying to find out किससे बात करें, किसके लिए किसको हमें फ़ोन लगाना पड़ेगा. हमने सिविल एविएशन की तरफ से एक अधिकारी को रखा है जो हर स्टेट्स के लिए ईजी रहेगा. And we'll have this bonding that we have done today in a much more stronger way going forward. And before I conclude, I would also like to call for a good participation from the northern region in the upcoming Wings India 2026 program, which we have every 2 years in Hyderabad Begumpet Airport. This is one of the most prestigious events that we have in the civil aviation sector. We have people participating not only from the country but from across the world, right from OEMs, प्लेन्स बनाने वाले, एयरपोर्ट्स के या फिर ड्रोन्स के, हर सेक्टर के, सिविल एविएशन के हर सेक्टर से, राइट फ्रॉम गवर्नमेंट्स टू बिजनेसेस, एवरीवन पार्टिसिपेट्स एंड इट्स अ मैटर ऑफ ग्रेट प्राइड फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस. एंड दिस इज गोइंग टू हैपन इन January, Wings India 2026 in Hyderabad, and everyone that is here, I would request everyone to participate in that event also and make it a huge success. So once again, my sincere gratitude to each and every one of you that is here today. Congratulations to everyone who has come here, and we are going to definitely continue the kind of partnership that we have built here today. Special thanks to the government of Uttarakhand and especially FICCI also, and all the industry partners who have come here, and very, very proud of my team at Ministry of Civil Aviation, right from BCAS, DGCA, AAI, and my special team at Ministry, because it's not just me, but everyone showcases that positive attitude. ये स्टेट्स के पास जाना, उनके बातें सुनना और उनको वो एश्योरेंस देना कि हम आपकी बात समझते हैं, हम आपके लिए कुछ करेंगे, ये सब मिलकर हमने किया है. तो all the teamwork that has been done from our side, I would like to appreciate and thank all of them who has put in great efforts. Thank you once again. A great conference. I'll see you in the next one. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.